Bradbury or the Wachowski brothers could, but I'm not a creative writer. Second, if something besides direct involvement in time travel allowed me to link all of those facts in my mind before doing direct field investigation to verify those facts as being related. Dr. Colgate, plasma confinement, New Mexico Tech, Aerojet Corporation facility, early 1970s. What was that causation? Could it have been psychic performance? Well, if it was, then I'm the most talented psychic of all time. I don't think so. Could it have been alien contact? I did have some alien contact experiences in early childhood. Well, if it was downloaded by aliens, how did they retrieve the information? Were they monitoring Dr. Colgate's work at New Mexico Tech? I mean, the specificity of those facts and their interlinkage is mind-blowing. So that was the nature of my investigation beginning in earnest around 2002. I have now gathered hundreds of facts proving that Project Pegasus existed, that it involved the development and application of, for the most part, application of several time travel technologies, and that I was in the program. In fact, Dr. Jean Maria Orico, an ethicist that works closely with the U.S. military and intel community, confirmed by around 2003 that I should stop second-guessing my memories because I was, as she put it, in all that quantum physics stuff that was being done in the early 70s. So for me, I think that the proof regarding Sterling Colgate is almost the proof of the whole case I've been trying to make. I mean, if I didn't gather those facts in my mind from direct personal experience, I mean, anything that happens to us can be the result of something else, right? Mistake, delusion, mind control, a download from some other cosmic source. But if one of those sources was involved, then how was I able to put all that together 35 years later when I first retrieved the memories of Dr. Colgate in New Mexico Tech? So some of or at least that time travel technology, I don't have any understanding of how it worked. We were basically entering plasma that had been held under confinement and wormholing to a past event. And I've described how when I walked into Gettysburg, I was barefoot because my shoes had been wrenched off in the violent wormholing that I experienced when I walked into the plasma, and that I was given a set of grossly oversized men's street shoes by a Gettysburg cop. So if I was delusional and this was the result of some other cause, how could I describe being given these grossly oversized shoes and then finding a picture of me, so-called Josephine Cobb image of Lincoln at Gettysburg, which was uncovered in 1951, 10 years before my birth? I mean, how could I end up remembering that the photo existed and then find the photo that shows me in the grossly oversized shoes that the Cobb gave me? So I have a lot of internal proofs like that that now number in the hundreds. And so I'm completely clear now that Project Pegasus existed and that these technologies have been around for 40 years. Now, I first teleported to Santa Fe with my dad in 1967-68 for a meeting with Dr. Harold Agnew at the Los Alamos Labs, at which my dad would present a prospectus to Dr. Agnew, who was then the director of the Weapons Division, the W Division of the lab. That's one of the reasons I'm speaking out. I'm going to talk about freeing our mind. We have to free our minds, our human potential, by recognizing that in the area of time travel was weaponized in 1943 when two War Department officers seized Nikola Tesla's papers shortly after his death and forwarded them to the physicists that were then gathering in Los Alamos, New Mexico to build the atomic bomb. That's where time travel remains. Time travel has been made secret and sequestered within that which Laura's distinguished great-grandfather, President Eisenhower, called the military-industrial complex. I like to refer to it as the military-industrial intelligence corporate congressional media complex. So we have to liberate time travel from the military. Not necessarily because it's been abused by the U.S. military. I don't think it's been used very much by them in warfare. It certainly continues to be used for intelligence gathering, but because we're going to need Tesla teleportation to achieve sustainability in the 21st century. So this is one area in terms of freeing our mind and freeing our society, where we're going to have to demand that the U.S. government come clean on time travel, because we're going to be needing teleportation. I mean, every time they build another freeway in California, the right lane fills up with cars. We're running out of space. We're immersed in what seems to be an incipient World War III scenario as a result of our reliance on Middle Eastern oil. At et cetera, et cetera. So if we're going to go from 7 billion human beings to 9 billion, at least, by 2045, we're going to have to apply teleportation to achieve what Ivan Browning spoke publicly about in 1971, which is quote-unquote finding a way. See, this is how the intelligence community hides things in plain sight. After teleportation was already operational within the defense technical community, Dr. Ivan Browning, who's the director of science and technology for CIA, in a print interview, said we have to start thinking of finding ways to not have somebody travel from point A to point B, but to have them stop being at point A and start being at point B. Well, that's Tesla teleportation. It had already been developed at that point. But I think that's a truism. If we're going to survive as a planetary civilization, we're going to be needing these time travel technologies.